saw recently really troubled me. Vets do something that's really sneaky. Okay, they charge you $110 for an initial visit. Reasonable.
Most initial visits are a lot more than that these days.
Well, for a specialist, yeah.
For a specialist or emergency like you do. But
yeah.
I think general practice
some of them are less than that.
Is it?
When it comes to bloods, there's a bit of a, I'm going to call it sort of a scam going on amongst vets.
All right, so we have a major accusation.
I can't wait to hear about this.
A common practice in veterinary medicine is in fact a scam, according to Dr. Evan Levine. Let's hear more.
They draw the blood and they send it to a lab. Okay? You want to go off, buddy? We're going to say goodbye. Say goodbye to this monster. Okay, Miss Nori. They send bloods off to a lab. Okay? They charge you to draw the blood, $20. They charge you to get rid of the needles. That's another $10. And then they charge you for the bloods. Now, here's one example, a true example that I found out and researched. So one of our cats needed a T4 ED, and we were charged $215 for a T4.
So let's pause it right there.
Luckily, I went to school with some folks, and I know some vets. Too bad they're not close to my home. And they confided in me. What they do is they send the blood to a lab.
Confided.
They don't do the blood.
Right. Now,
if a human did this, a doctor like me send you to a lab, you get a bill from the lab, right? That's their lab card. But what the vets are apparently allowed to do is they send it to the lab sends the vet a bill for $85 to $100, and they mark it up just, doubling or more, over 100%, 115% to $215. Comprehensive blood, $295. The cost is about $150. Now, if a human did that to another human.
If a human.
I can't listen to him say human like
that. Human.
Pay a huge fine, maybe go to jail. But the vets here are just increasing the cost of your care. You know, we went in for a visit. It started out at $110, and it ended up at $857. Now, at least I can afford it, but I'm a kid from Brooklyn, man, and this stuff really bothers me. I didn't grow up.
All right, so let's...
approximately doubling the cost of a lab panel is like very standard practice across all of veterinary medicine.
Yeah.
Like that's how you make your,
yeah, if the lab
makes some sort of money, but that's like the standard amount that you
If the lab charges you, the vet practice, $100 for a blood test, you can't charge the pet owner $100.
Right. That would make no sense.
You would literally just go out of business in no time flat. Like it's impossible. No business can do that. Okay. So I don't know what he's expecting here. Like this is,
with riches, I grew up in a bit of poverty. And it really bothers me that the vets are allowed to do this. They send it out to a lab. It's a scam. The lab charges them $85 and they're billing us $215. And according to my friends who are vets, almost every vet does this.
Also, this isn't a secret. Yeah, we all do this.
Yeah, this isn't some major thing that
he's not like blowing the lid wide open on any sort of conspiracy here.
Right. He's acting like there's no markup in human medicine for anything. And again, I'm not an expert in human medicine, economics, or business or anything like that, but like there has to be a markup.
Not large. So if you take the profit down on those lab tests, like if you don't mark those up,
right,
you have to mark something else up. So I mean, really, the thing that should be more money is like the exam fees and like those types of things. But I mean, people freak out with an exam fee of $100. So like, God forbid, we try to make that $200.
Right.
So
if you were to lower,
you gotta mark it up somewhere.
Yeah. If you were to lower these numbers and these testing costs, you would just have to raise the procedure fees that you do.
Right. And the exam fees and just your own like consult fees.
The regulation, where are the laws? Where's our congressman? How can we stop this? At least I can afford it. I have patients coming in to see me crying, not because of their own bills, but because they're in debt to the vet.
I don't believe that for a single second.
No person has ever gone to their human cardiologist and cried tears about their vet bills.
I mean, maybe it's happened before in human history. I don't know. No. But like that seems like some serious grandstanding right there.
We'll move on past that.
I mean, I can't verify that, obviously, but like you mean to tell me that in his practice, there's people coming in crying about their vet bills. You think if you're going to your cardiologist, that's what you're worried about at the moment and not your heart?
For bills they cannot afford. They can't go out to eat. They can't afford their own medicine.
They can't go out to eat.
They've destroyed the most beautiful relationship they've ever had with their loved one, their beautiful dog or cat or horse or pig or whatever it might be. Only a human can screw this up, but I think we need some regulations here. There needs to be some law to prevent this. You can't more than double the bill for doing nothing.
Doing nothing.
Who says we're doing nothing? Him? Okay.
What about a time? All the time, like that's how you make your. I mean,
yeah. If the lab
makes some sort of money, but that's like the standard amount that you.
Right. If the
how you make your. I mean.
Yeah.